This is Gardena CERT 06, Gary. I'm acting as a net control for the Tri-City CERT Emergency Communications Net tonight, held once a month on the first Monday of each month, from 1900 hours till approximately 1925 hours. Break. This is a closed directed net for Tri-City CERT, DCS, and Neighborhood Watch, and only members may be recognized by this net control station. All members are asked to participate. Break. We will start the net with the passing of messages and follow up with roll call. When your station ID is called, please respond with your station ID, your first name, and approximate location. If you have messages, let us know, but do not pass your messages until net control gives you permission. Break. Before we start roll call, is there any emergency traffic? Hearing none, we will start roll call. We will begin with Staff 1. Staff 1, do you have any messages or check-ins via text, Gmail, or the website?
Good evening, Gary. Good evening, everyone on the net. Yes, this is Staff 1 Stewart, currently located at the Gardena DCS Comm Center. And, Gary, I do have a few messages to pass, and they will be as follows. First, for the visitors we have on the live stream, I see we have some visitors from out of state. I want to welcome you here. That you are to listen to our net, and you're welcome. So if you have any questions, leave them on the in the comment section on YouTube. Right. For information for our visitors, this is the Gardena Disaster Communication Service. We work with the city of Gardena and surrounding cities, and we have the CERT teams, the Tri-City CERT teams, which tonight is the CERT team monthly net. They hold a net. Gary usually runs the net. He's our net control operator, and they run the net once a month. And we have two nets, one from the City of Hawthorne Emergency Operations Center, and then one extra net over the course of the month, right? We run this. This is an emergency preparedness net for when the big earthquake hits. It's not if it's going to hit, but it's just when it's going to hit. That's the preparedness. We practice reporting emergencies, and we also practice just we pass regular messages and stuff. So that's what the Gardena DCS does. Tonight is the CERT net run by Gary, and we thank Gary for running the net. And I have, let me pass another message break. We have Captain Osorio from the Gardena Police Department. He's checking in via the web, and he says, "Good evening, everybody. This is Captain Osorio checking in from Carson, getting ready for the big game on Sunday. We'll have plenty of resources out. Remember, please celebrate responsibly and don't drink and drive." So that's from Captain Osorio from the Gardena Police Department. Thank you, Captain, for checking in. We also have, looks like Diane and Barry, George 223 and George 224 are checking in. And that is okay, and that's about all I got for you tonight as far as these messages. So sorry about the radio problems, everybody. I also see there's Mr. Alex Fairfield from the city of Chicago. He is checking in, listening to us tonight, so welcome, Mr. Fairfield. I hope you can find the time to check in again, maybe next week or whenever possible. So, Gary, thank you for running the net, and that's all I have for everybody tonight.
Okay, thank you, Stuart. Staff 1. Next up is Cindy, CERT 02. She may have some messages and information for our CERT members and the rest of our teams.
Yes, hi, Gardena CERT 02, Cindy, checking in from postal location Western and Cappington. I do have this one message for the net. Rake. Okay, that message is for all CERT members, Tri-City CERT members, and CERT graduates. The city of Gardena is inviting our CERT team to march in the Martin Luther King Parade on Saturday, February 26th, coming up pretty soon. The parade starts at 10. This is from Sarah High School and going about 1 mile to Raleigh Park break. But they do require the lineup to start around 8 a.m. So to get in place, we will have one CERT vehicle, either a fire vehicle or a regular CERT vehicle. And we need people to actually, CERT members, to march in this parade. So we have to have at least 10 CERT people. And so if you are interested in marching, and please let me know. And we possibly may also have a booth at Raleigh Park. And that's the end of my messages. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir 02, Cindy. Next up is we have LA County DCS Leadership Station 17.
Yeah, this is Station 17.
Station 17, do you have any messages?
Negative. This was able to set it up and check in, and I appreciate that. District 17 caller.
Thank you very much, Station 17. Next up is LA County Fire, Anthony or Dixon.
Hey, good evening, Tri-City CERT. This is Dixon here. 139 in Van Ness. Everything is going good. Only message I got for this place is it's going to be a great weekend. Go Rams.
Thank you for your message and confidence. Thank you very much. Next up is City of Gardena Leadership, Gardena Mayor Serta.
Hey, break. Dixon here, LA County Fire. Mayor Serta is, she is tied up in a Zoom meeting, but she has no messages for the net other than there's going to be a shred event coming up soon.
Thank you very much, Fireman Dixon. Next up is City Councilman Kaskinian. Councilman Kaskinian, was that you transmitting? Okay, next up is Councilman Tanaka.
Mayor Pro Tem Tanaka, President Banker Redondo, and just a couple of comments.
Please come forward with your comments.
Thanks for doing the net tonight. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, and go Rams.
Thank you. Extreme confidence. Very good. Next up is Councilwoman Francis.
This is Councilwoman Francis. My approximate location is somewhere near 135th and Crenshaw.
Councilwoman Francis, do you have any messages?
For the net. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you for checking in. Next up, we have the Gardena Police Department, Chief Safel, Watch Commander, or Captain Osorio already checked in, Sergeant Messina, or Officer Dixon. Any of you can respond.
Good evening. Sergeant Messina is with you tonight. Approximate location, the 91 freeway and the 710 freeway. And no messages for the net tonight. Just trying to get back in the swing of things after a long absence. And looking forward to a good 2022. And of course, go Rams.
Very good. Thank you very much, Sergeant Messina, for checking in. Next up, Gardena Valley Church.
This is Gardena Valley Baptist Church. Cindy, check in. Approximate location, Western and Covington. No messages for the net.
Thank you, CERT 02. Village Home Park, Barbara. Village Home Park, Elaine. Staff 1 again, do you have anything else, Stuart?
Gary, we have George 222 Ray and Staff 4 Dewey. They're checking in. They're currently at the UFC gym in Torrance, so they're kind of busy, and but they are checking in. And I think that's about it for the moment. So thank you, sir.
Okay, got most of them logged in. Thank you. Staff 2, Travis.
All right, this is Staff 2, Travis. I have no news for the net, approximately as 166 in Western, and that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Travis, Staff 2. Next up is Staff 3, Mary.
This is Staff 3 Mary Adam Robert Young. Approximate location 145th and Gramercy. And the only message I have is let's hope for a safe and great game on Sunday. Jerry, you're doing a great job. Staff 3 up.
Thank you, Mary. Next up is George 214, Bill.
George 214, Bill, Boy, Ida, Lincoln. I'm reporting from approximately 154th and Perchy, and I have no messages for the net tonight except thanks, Gary. Great job.
Thank you, Bill. Next up, George 215, Flo. George 217, anyone in the Cascadian family? George 222, Ray has already checked in. George 223, and let's see, George 224, Barry and Diane have also checked in. George 225, James or Bianca. George 236, Wendy or Nick. Gardena CERT 01, Jose. CERT 02, Cindy has already checked in. We're moving on to Gardena CERT 04, Virginia.
This is Gardena CERT 04, Virginia. Victor, Ida, Robert, George, Ida, Nora, Ida, Adam. Approximate location 168 in Berendo. And no message for the job. I'm sorry, no message for the net. Good job, Gary.
Thank you, Virginia. Next up, CERT 07, Mark. CERT 09, Barbara. I believe she's out of town, but we'll call her anyway. CERT 012, Michael.
Gardena CERT 012, Mike, Mary, Ida, King, Edward. Approximate location, Pacific Coast Highway at Narborn Avenue. And I have nothing for the net. And you're doing a good job there, Jerry.
Thank you, Michael. We're going to backtrack. I have a CERT 010, Anna. CERT 014, Richard. CERT 015, Jim or Flora.
This is CERT 015, Jim, Juliet, Indigo, Mike. Approximate location is 182nd and Hawthorne, and no messages for the net other than good job.
Thank you, Jim, for checking in. Next up, Gardena Animal CERT 01 Megan. Hawthorne CERT Henry 201 Dennis.
This is Hawthorne CERT 201 Dennis. Approximate location is Western Ontario, and I have no messages for the net tonight.
Thank you, Dennis. Next up, Henry 202 Jim.
This is Hawthorne CERT Henry 202 Jim. John Ida Mary. Approximate location is 135th Street and 405 Freeway. And to provide a different perspective, go Bengals.
Could you repeat that, please?
Go Bengals.
Oh, I don't know if that went so well there. Okay. All right, thank you, Jim, for checking in. Next up, Henry 203 Kenny.
This is Hawthorne CERT Henry 203 Kenny. King Edward, Nor Edward Young. Approximate location El Segundo and Van Ness. No messages for the net. And one comment.
Please come forward with your comment.
There's always one, Gary. Always one in the group.
This is America. We have a right to disagree. Thank you, Kenny, for checking in. Next up, Henry 221 Sonia. Henry 222 English, Sam English, Disaster Service Coordinator for the City of Hawthorne. Henry 556. LA County, Tom 109. LA County, Tom 120. That's the end of the roll call. Before closing the CERTnet, are there any late or missed check-ins? If so, please come forward now. Okay, we want to thank Stuart, Staff 1, for the use of the Gardena repeater system, which he graciously kind of pushed the effort to get that into position. So thank you very much, Stuart. This has been Gardena CERT 06, Acting Net Controller for the monthly Tri-City CERT Emergency Communications Net. We thank all the operators for participating in tonight's net. The net is now closed at 17:21. This frequency is now closed for normal use or regular use. This has been Gardena CERT 06, and I'm now clear. Thank you very much for all that participated.